What moment made you realize you were stronger than the adults around you? I was 14 when I became a mom to a 5-year-old girl, and that 5-year-old girl was my sister Lily, because our actual mom died after a tree fell and crushed her. But I never had time to grieve, because I was the oldest, which meant I had to be the strong one. So while my sister spent the funeral clutching her teddy bear Mr. Buttons, whispering that mommy lives inside him now, I made sure everyone was okay. Not even 5 months had passed before Dad brought Diane home. She works as a social worker, he explained, his hand on her lower back. She understands what we're going through. Diane studied our living room like a realtor calculating square footage. Her eyes lingered on Lily, still gripping Mr. Buttons with something cold beneath her sympathetic smile. Poor baby, she cooed, yanking the bear from Lily's hands to examine it. So young to lose her mother, she'd say. My sister's whimper made my chest tight. The changes started immediately. Mom's photos disappeared first, because they were too painful for the healing process. When Lily cried seeing blank walls where Mom smiled, Diane grabbed her shoulders hard. You can't trick me. I know you're trying to make me feel bad, but you have to let it go. I said nothing, helped pack Mom's belongings while fury built inside me. I knew the alternative meant more punishment from Diane. You're so mature, Dad kept saying, blind to Diane's grip on Lily. Diane says you're remarkably well adjusted. Diane's grief exercises were torture disguised as therapy. She'd lock Lily in her room for quiet reflection when she cried for Mom, force-fed her when she wouldn't eat, holding her jaw open. Grieving doesn't have to mean starving, she'd say sweetly while Lily gagged. Once I caught her ripping Mr. Buttons from Lily's sleeping arms, making her earn him back by reciting Diane is helping me heal 10 times perfectly. I maintained my perfect daughter act, but spent nights holding Lily while she shook. Why does Diane hurt me? She'd whisper. I'd lie, hating myself. She's trying to help. But when Diane started making Lily stand in the corner for excessive crying, I knew this wasn't help. This was something else. Dad noticed nothing, too busy planning his wedding, until Mom's 39th birthday approached. Every year, she'd take Lily to the cemetery where her parents were buried, letting her pick flowers and tell stories. I want to take Lily this year, I told Dad at breakfast. Continue the tradition. Diane's coffee mug paused midway to her lips. Actually, I've scheduled Lily with Dr. Morrison that afternoon. Intensive therapy for her unhealthy attachments. Her smile was sharp. The teddy bear obsession ends today. The cemetery helps her feel connected to her. Your mother is dead, Diane snapped at me. And your sister's delusions are pathological. Diane knows best, Dad murmured, not meeting my eyes. But I wasn't giving up. Please, it's one afternoon. Diane stood, leaning close. I'm only doing this because I love you. Don't make me push harder. The threat was clear. That afternoon, I came home to Lily's risks being held by Diane. When I ran out, her face was so swollen from crying that I could barely even see her eyes. Give me Mr. Buttons, she repeated over and over. That's when I heard it. Something burning. I looked behind them and saw a small homemade fire on the ground, made up of kindle wood. Therapeutic release ceremony, she announced, her voice dripping with false compassion. Lily needs to let go. Please, me and Lily whispered, clutching Mr. Buttons tighter. He has mommy inside. Diane's face twitched. That's exactly why he has to go. Diane ripped Mr. Buttons from Lily's arms. My sister lunged forward and Diane shoved her backwards. Hard. Lily hit the ground, grass staining her dress. She was screaming, not crying, but screaming like something inside her was being torn apart. Watch carefully, Diane said, holding Mr. Buttons over the flames. This is what healing looks like. Stuffing curled and blackened. Lily's scream cut off mid-breath, like someone had pressed mute on her voice. She stared at the fire, mouth open, no sound coming out. And the whole time I was so depressed that I didn't defend her. I just took it as more reason to plan my sewer slide. But 3 days later, when she still hadn't spoken, I got worried. Diane's response was to shake her, slap her face, speak when spoken to. That morning, I found Diane force-feeding Lily breakfast, fingers bruising her cheeks. Swallow, or you'll sit here all day. That's when I finally grew some backbone. You're torturing her. You're not healing anyone. You're erasing Mom to steal her life. The slap came fast. Dad grabbed my arms while Diane locked me in my room. I kicked until my feet bled, then climbed out the window. Found Lily in her room, practically catatonic. Carried her to Dad's car, drove without a license to Aunt Sarah's. I didn't realize it yet, but Aunt Sarah was ready to tell me something that would change everything. Full story on channel, link below.